Technology tourists, enrollment excitement, and college creations. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Best of HCC edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. The workforce building of HCC's Stafford campus possesses manufacturing devices on the cutting edge of technology. And on November 1st, they showed those off to prospective students.
Well, this is an annual event. It's our manufacturing day. We've been doing this, I know, for the last couple of years. I'm brand new, so I'm the interim. This is my first experience, so it's going to be a lot of fun for me. It's an opportunity for us to get some students in from the community. We're going to have about 100 students here today from 3 different schools. We're going to have students here from Kit Mosaic, students here from Madison High School and Jones Futures Academy. So we've got one group here now. We're getting ready to walk them through. We've got a really cool, they've been doing this, I mentioned that, right? So they've been doing this for a while, so I've got a great staff. These guys are all over it. We have the students walk through all the different things we have going on here. In this building, this is an amazing building. This is the manufacturing center at the Stafford campus. We have an incredible manufacturing shop floor out here we have 13 or 12, let me just break it down. 6 CNC lathes, 6 CNC mills. The mills are 3-axis, and then we also have a 5-axis CNC mill. So that's this is the manufacturing side of the building. Then we also have, material science and smart manufacturing is essentially welding and manufacturing, welding and machining. So this is kind of the machining half of the building. This is kind of the welding and various other things side of the building. So the students will be able to go through machining, see what's going on there. They're going to be able to see, you'll see vendors up and down the hallway. We've got some excellent strategic partnerships with some great vendors that are showing their wares. And they also get a chance to look at the students, get an eye on the students that are really interested in this stuff. And then they'll go through our fab lab. We have a fab lab that's unbelievable. Roland Fields has put this wonderful thing together, and he's going to show the students some really advanced 3D printing things. We've got a computer here today that actually is a holographic computer. The students can reach in and pull stuff out where they can see it like right in front of their face from a computer screen without the Oculus. It's very cool. So then we'll give them some welding demonstrations, some welding cutting. We have a robotics display. We've got DIT coming today. They're going to be doing drones. They're going to be doing, this is going to be an amazing day. These are very lucky students to be here today, and we're lucky to have them too. I'm excited. To me, my favorite thing about HCC is that I'm a COE. I represent a COE, which is Manufacturing Science and Smart Manufacturing. We are a Southeast COE. Right, so I do have an office at the Southeast Eastside campus, but we also have this beautiful facility, and I have an office here, and this is on the Southwest College campus. And so just that interaction and that, I recently picked this up from one of our executive meetings, integrative synergy, right? The fact of how it's essentially the sum of the parts is greater than the sum of the whole, right? And so it's greater than the whole, I should say. The sum of the parts is greater than the whole. And that's what I think HCC is. I mean, each college has some strengths, but all of them together and supporting each other, that's what makes HCC special.
The life of a college student is fast-paced and stressful. So finding time to eat right often falls by the wayside. As we told you on September 20th, sometimes the food has to come to the student. You know that this is the learning hub on the Stafford campus of HCC, but did you know there is a frequent visitor to the campus?
All right, we've got the Houston Food Bank here today, and we've serviced about 50 students so far today. We've still got a lot more coming in. Students can come in twice a month. They get a card, and they can actually redeem it twice a month. Well, today we have bananas, green peppers, we've got cucumbers, watermelon, and carrots. Oh, and lemons. They go to the Houston, it's www.houstonfoodbank.org/FFC Market Locator.
Okay.
Or download the Houston Food Bank app. That's the one I recommend.
There you go.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams. Employers Assemble, next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
On August 2nd, it was time to start thinking about back to school. And HCC helped students prepared. And we're not even talking about college students.
Hi, today Life Enhancement Services collaborated and partnered with HCC Community College to give back to our community. We gave out 10, you should have saw the excitement on the people's faces they came to the door. We gave out tennis shoes, backpacks. We gave out devices, laptops, cell phones. We had several different vendors here. We signed up people for school to further their education. The crowd, it had to be over 1,000 people here. And if you missed out, you don't want to miss the next one. And I want to give a special shout out to ACC and trustee Dr. Stallworth for this event and collaborating with Life Enhancement Services. And this event was so important because there were children who came in here who literally had holes in their tennis shoes. They had dirty clothes on. You could tell that the community, our surrounding community, is really in need of love and to know that we are here and that we care about them. And I think they felt that today. I think they saw that today with what we gave to them, what we presented to them, and everything was free. We didn't charge them anything. We just wanted to give back love and hope to our community and let them know that there is people here that care about them. So thank you. A special shout out again to HCC and Dr. Stallworth and Life Enhancement Services.
Today is the 4th annual Health, Wellness, and Backpack Extravaganza here at South Campus for Houston Community College. We partnered this year with Life Enhancement Services to bring to our constituents backpacks, school supplies, health resources, and education opportunities from HCC. This was an amazing event. We had well over 250 families. Each family on the average had 4 children. So our children were so excited to see all of the opportunities, including the STEM Carnival opportunity coming up and Eternal Gems. So we are so thankful to the Houston Community College team here at South Campus for making this such a great event. Nearly 700 people were in this building today. And we are thankful for our volunteers who helped us. Jones Services, they are an amazing, Jones One Management Services, they're an amazing group. They help us to organize Southeast Community Organization. They are responsible for helping us to garner all of the civic clubs in the region, and TPT Community Development Corporation. This was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. We will see you next year with Life Enhancement Services, with Jones Management, with Southeast Community Services.
If you need a job, HCC is willing to help with frequent job fairs. On June 21st, there was one on the Missouri City campus in honor of Juneteenth.
City of Missouri City and connecting with the Houston Community College Job Fair for the Juneteenth celebration in this area has been fantastic. FedEx is one of the vendors that came out. We are currently recruiting for our part-time package handler along with other positions that are available within the company. We range anywhere from full-time management also to part-time package handlers. So whatever you're looking for, FedEx will provide that for you. Not only for our part-time and full-time positions, we're also offering a full-time benefit package, which consists of medical, dental, and vision, along with tuition reimbursement up to $5,000 a year, including 401k for our part-time package handlers. I would like to thank everyone that came out to this event that supported Houston Community College and the City of Missouri City. They had several vendors that came and supported and was very supportive of the job seekers. I can say that our table alone had over 50 applicants that visit the FedEx table.
Fantastic flowers. Next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
HCC regularly presents the work of its art faculty, and on October 4th, that was a group of stellar cityscapes done in watercolor.
Okay, so I always loved watercolors. Since I was in college, I graduated from Mumbai University in graphic design, and we had those watercolor classes, and I was never good at it, to be very honest. It was a struggle, but I just really liked the medium that, you know, you get out of the college and you sit somewhere nice and then you draw, and what's not to like? It's just so nice, you know. You don't have to sit in the clothes classroom. So that's what I really liked about it. And the medium, it's so beautiful. It's dreamy. It's poetic, and it can be used for really hard objects as well. So it's pretty versatile, and I like that part. But for a long time, and I'm being very honest over here, I was not that good at watercolors. So in 2014, something clicked, probably maturity, And finally, my drawing was getting better, but the painting technique was still somewhere in the mid-level. And so I decided that I'm just going to buy one color and going to start again, right from the beginning. And that was it. That's how it all started, again. I think my graphic design background really helped over here, that I always keep thinking about the composition, which composition will be most effective in the given scenario. So I make 2-3 sketches, check the orientation, landscape, vertical, and then I select the final one, and then I make the final drawing, and then I start coloring. I would say that composition is the most important thing for any painting, and of course you need to, especially if you are doing the cityscapes, and I'm a very city person. I grew up in city, I was born in Mumbai. It's a very cosmopolitan city. So if you're doing that, then the city offers a lot of energy, and you need to show that energy through your painting, through whichever art medium you choose. But at the same time, you also need to show what is not there. Some things that material cannot make, the moods, the colors, the temperature, the atmosphere. So unless you show that, it's just a picture your camera can take, and I think that is the difference between taking pictures and making paintings, because painting should not be just transferring data from one place to another. I think that's that.
Flowers are a popular subject for artists, and the good ones make you realize each flower is an individual, like a fingerprint. And on October 25th, we had a show by a retiring HCC faculty member to prove it.
I happen to be retiring this semester after 40 years with HCC. I started in English as a second language in the Refugee English program 40 years ago in 1984 at Allen Parkway Village Cafeteria, teaching people who had come from Southeast Asia. And that's where I got my chops as a teacher, to be honest. All the time I was going through graduate school for visual art, and then I became an art professor later on when I had my credentials for that. But since I'm retiring, this kind of represents a second flowering for me, a kind of rebirth, I guess, the flowers, this kind of indomitable energy of nature, exploding forth as flowers do. I think flowers have been around for 170 million years, way longer than we have. So they're interesting to me, like as metaphors for this kind of rebirth, kind of falling in love with life again, and in a new way. So I'll be able to paint all day, every day now, without worrying about paying the bills. Flowers get into fractal geometry and things like that. And you mentioned fingerprints also, and the spiral and all that. So yeah, as I was painting these, and I'm no expert on flowers, I chose these for formal reasons, but this energy kind of exploding forth from some unseen force, right? And the forms that they create, the amazing spirals, and as I understand it, flower petals conform to Fibonacci numbers and things like that. And so there's just a lot there to contemplate studying the flowers and the forms of them. These are all, except for one, the smallest one, they're all oil paint. Another thing about this was I hear the voices of my professors who have long gone to their reward in my ears every day. John Guerin, who knew Claude Monet in person. It seems impossible, but it's true. I was a very young man when he was an old man, and Monet was a very old man when he was a very young man, so I have that connection. And he always encouraged me to this more painterly way of painting. My earlier work is very optical and precise, kind of photorealism. I came to art through photojournalism, which is about truth-telling, and I'm a baby boomer. We're all about truth-telling. So But this represents a new direction. Finally listening to my professor for a little bit, who encouraged me to paint, to loosen up and to enjoy the paint more. And so a lot of this has to do with the act of painting, just sticking your arm out and like a Chinese calligrapher. I didn't start with any drawing, no grid. I just started painting, alla prima it's called. And I would get it wrong and then I would have to fix it. And it's kind of related to stopping riding motorcycles about a little over a year ago, after 56 years. I joked with my friends, I'm gonna have to find a new way to scare myself to get the adrenaline, and this is kind of it. Just starting these paintings with no real plan. And this started about the same time as I stopped riding after, I guess, 56 years. I'll walk away while I can still walk, but there's a reason only 2% of people ride motorcycles. So.
Well, that's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news.
This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.